What's up, people? It's your boy, Peanut. Peanut's World of Reptiles. And today we're about to change the water and clean out the enclosure of my cottonmouth cotton. Now, it's interesting. This snake is a very interesting snake. I don't know, first she comes out, I take her out, hook her real good. She rides that hook good in the beginning. But you're gonna see as soon as I put her in the other enclosure, the new enclosure, oh my goodness, she gets so super defensive, starts striking at everything. Now, mind you, she hasn't been like this in quite some time, but for whatever reason, she decides she doesn't want no part of this cleaning. But typical cotton, she's always defensive, always striking, no matter how hard I try to get her out of that mode, man. She just strikes, 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 strikes. And as you're gonna see here, she's gonna be striking that glass, hitting that glass so hard. And when I hooked her when I first got her out, no problems. As soon as I try to hook her to put her back in, problems. Oh my goodness, this is my girl Cotton. Just a super defensive, super defensive and scary snake. Just very scary. Don't want to be messed with. Don't want to be touched. Don't want to be nothing. Just want to be left alone. And I get it. It's a cottonmouth. But I've had this cottonmouth since she was a baby, a very little baby. And you would think with me always interacting with her and just dealing with her with the changing water, cleaning out the enclosure, always having to move her around, you would think she would at least at some point get used to me. But no. But that's the typical reptile, man. You gotta work, you gotta be patient. She is a wild caught animal, and that's another thing. She is a wild caught. She's not captive bred. So, she was wild caught as a little baby, as a newborn baby. Nah, I got her from a friend. I got her from not a friend, but I got her from a vendor at a show. But again, I continue to work with her. I'm gonna continue to work with her. I'm not gonna give up on her. Yeah, I know. And it's actually time for her to get a new enclosure as well. Time for her to be upgraded, which I'm working on that now. She's growing. She just had a good shed, so so she's actually as long as the enclosure now. So now it's time for her to be upgraded. So I think I'm gonna upgrade her to a 4x2x2, maybe. I don't know. Or I'm thinking about putting her in Roxy's enclosure because Roxy has a nice 4 foot, 4.5, 5 foot enclosure. Her tub is, and it can be filled with water. It can be with water and everything because um, cottonmouths are aquatic. They're semi-aquatic, but I don't know. I don't like saying semi-aquatic because they spend a good portion of their life in the water. So I don't like saying semi-aquatic, but I guess semi-aquatic because she's in the water and on land. Because yes, they do come out on land. They hunt on land, but they eat a lot of prey items from the water: fish, turtles, frogs. They eat all that type of stuff. But they will eat rodents too, and rodents are on the land. So yes, that's my girl Cotton. And just keep watching, man. She is something else. Watch how she once I get the water filled up and I get all the poop out because got a couple. She took a couple of fresh poops because she ate. Wasn't too bad, nothing too bad where I had to change out all the substrate. Just grab those little poops, put them in the trash, and keep it moving. Um, and put some fresh water in there. And as soon as I go to do that, watch how she goes to acting. She was cool when I took her out at first, but man, she is about to go crazy. Matter of fact, she's already biting. She's doing some striking at the glass. Look at her now. You see her? Just super striky, man. And I'm trying to still figure out what was kind of going on with that because she didn't start off like that. And she hasn't been like that for some time. So I think it might have been the light and the camera and just all the movement. She hasn't had that in a while. She's been in like a hibernation mode, for the winter. She had tucked away and wasn't eating, went off food, wasn't coming out, nothing. She's been tucked away for a few months now. And now she's awakened, she's been out and about, but she may tuck back down. She may go back down. Once I get her enclosure cleaned out and get her put back in it. Yeah, we should. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna keep my eye on her. It's my first time owning a cottonmouth, but I've had her for a little over about a year now. So I'm watching her, checking out her behavior, seeing how they act. They're a different type of snake, man. What I've come to see that a lot of cottonmouths, they start off real defensive and real sketchy, like and but I've seen a lot of guys, a lot of keepers who have them as they've gotten older. Man, they seem to chill out. They tend to calm down. So I'm hoping that I can get Cotton to that point. Just keep working with her. Keep putting my presence in her presence, and eventually we probably can get her that way. But right here, you see me. I'm cleaning out the enclosure, getting all the stuff out, and I gotta fill her water dish back up. Put her water dish in there. I can't wait to put her in this bigger enclosure though, because then I'm gonna make it like half water, half land. That way she can do more swimming. She'll have a lot more room. Which she's don't get it twisted. She's not uncomfortable in here at all by any means. I mean, you're talking about snakes. Snakes ball up in corners and go up under rocks and things of that nature. Like if you look, you can see that little groove right there where she actually sleeps under her water bowl, her water dish. Like that's what snakes do. That's why it's easier to keep them. But you also do want to get a size appropriate enclosure for them, and I'm definitely gonna do that for her. But like I said, she's still comfortable. She's still good. But it is time to upgrade, and I will be upgrading her here soon. But let's keep watching and see how she acts on this hook, man. This is gonna be a little dangerous. Keep watching. Let's go. So now watch. As I'm putting in this water and I'm about to get ready to get her out, I gotta put the log back in and get it all straightened out. You notice I got on my strike gloves. Man, I don't know if them gloves really work. I ain't never been bitten in them, but I've seen videos where dudes will poke needles through them. So I'm like, yo, I don't know, because these snakes' fangs are needles. Like, it's crazy. But I'm about to take her out, put her back in this the clean enclosure. But watch how she acts, man. She is going to go bananas. This is about to be bad, a quick bad. But I get her right. Let's go. So now you see here, she's become very striky. You just saw her strike once, but she's gonna keep striking out and all the way up until the point when I take her out, man. She is very defensive, very defensive and striky snake, man. Like I say, I'm working with her. I'm trying to get her up out of that. I was talking to y'all, but I decided to do this voiceover instead. It was a lot better. There was so much going on in the background. But all I'm explaining is how striky she is and what she's going through right now, what she's experiencing. And she's experiencing a little bit of fear, That's cottonmouths, man. Their nature. They're very fearful by nature. That's why they're called cottonmouths, because they'll lean back and spread their mouth wide open so you can see the white in their mouth. And it looks like it's white as cotton. But look at her. She's steady striking. Oh, and she was musking too, real bad. But and that musk is interesting because it's not a musk that stinks per se. It's just strong. Like, it's super strong. It don't smell bad, but it don't smell good. Look at her striking. It don't smell bad, but it don't smell good neither. It's just real strong. So they musk, and then they shake. You can see in the video where she shakes her tail like a rattlesnake. And here we go. We're about to get her out now. I'm gonna put her on the hook. And man, this girl goes super crazy once I get her on this hook. Just watch her, man. Watch how she starts off cool, but nope, there she goes. Now she wants to run. And then she start biting at me. Look at her, biting at me, striking at me. She gets in her enclosure. Striking at me. Look at her, striking at the hook. And I move the hook back because I don't want her to strike the hook and hurt her mouth or anything. So I pull the hook back so she won't hurt herself because that's a metal hook. So I don't want her to hurt herself on it. But man, this snake, man. So I get her in there, put the lid on her. And if you can look on the top on those leaves, that's just to obstruct her view from me, so that when I stick when I go to take the lid off, so that she not biting at the screen and mess around and bite my hand, bite through the screen on me or something. You just never know with these animals, man. I've been hit with her strikes. Like when she hit that hook, hey, I feel every bit of that. Like that's a powerful animal. I feel every bit of that. But we gonna go, man. That's my girl Cotton. She all clean and changed. I'm gonna put her up. All right, peace.